standard here for them to match the way G2 have been playing. Looks like we're absolutely blessed here, Dan. We're going to hop right back into another game here. You can see G2 and Parrots over on split, and we're already on an 8-4 scoreline. We know the series is tied up at 1-1. G2 now have their attack in half, and they only need to get 5 rounds.
Yeah, so the prize of winning this series will, of course, playing Prodigy in that winner's bracket final, and the loser will go down to the lower bracket to go up against Fabricant. And the good thing is, the way that this plays out, it means that we won't get any repeat matches from Friday and Saturday just yet. Of course, Fabricant had already played G2, Parrots had already played Prodigy. But if G2 were to lose this one, then we would get those rematches. But at the moment, they're in a decent state at A4, and they're going to get a very aggressive. ardiis is going to be the entry here on the Raze. Tracking dart removed from pyth, who's down in garage. ardiis gets the opener. ardiis will at least reply, but here comes Davidp, the man of the moment from Friday. He was the one we were all screaming and shouting about. And they've been able to so comfortably get onto B site here. Davidp elsewhere taking down Angel. And that's going to be the 3K onto SSK, 9-4 to G2. And maybe we are just going to be joining this game to watch G2 dominate their attacking half on split.
Again, we saw G2 absolutely dominant on split the other day, and one of the games we actually ended up streaming the second half of. But you and I, Dan, we had the pleasure of stepping into Mixwell's stream and hearing some of the vibes when they were on top.
Certainly were in high spirits when they were winning. I wonder what it's like when they're losing. They went 1-0 down in this series to Parrots, which I'm not sure many would have been seeing that. ardiis gets aggressive up middle, finds 2. And Mixwell with the judge says, anyone in heaven want to play ball? Shao is going to be the only player there on ramp. Did see one player. Can't connect with any bullets as Davidp has a rifle as well. It's going to be 10-4. ardiis with the 4K.
Yeah, I think
a few more rounds needed.
We're going to see some TENS style jet out of Mixwell today by the looks of things. He literally just zero respect, no smokes down anywhere, walks out of a ramp, uses the updraft to get onto the ledge, and then updrafts from the ledge all the way across the rafters with a judge. And you can see now, next round, he's still got the judge.
Yeah, of course, keep the rounds from the previous and see what you can do, except that you may be giving up this round as it's somewhat a weak buy for you. But if you can do any damage to the opposition economy at this point, then that is going to be an absolute win. A couple of shots fired by SSK in case the camera went up or in case there was an updraft. The updraft came late from Mixwell. Now he works his way across the site and they heavily steamroll onto A yet again. ardiis gets aggressive onto elbow, instead pushes actually into screens. Pat has got the opener, pyth gets one, and this is just a bloodbath.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, you asked me the question just after that previous game before we got thrown in here. Do I think Prodigy can match up to this tempo? No, I don't. You can see the confidence just oozing out of G2. And again, they've dropped a map in this series. And that, I'm going to be honest, was a bit of a surprise. But they came back and stomped the Parrots on Ascent. And we know how good the Parrots look on Ascent. I mean, what do you think, Dad? Do you think any team can match these guys today?
I mean, at the start of the day, I would have said no, but seeing them drop one map to Parrots, one map to Fabricant makes me think that maybe there is something for someone to at least contest them. I don't think they'll necessarily beat them in a series, but certainly potential there is still the judge in Mixwell's hand. He picks up a double. Davidp gets one onto Shao. It is a weak buy from the Parrots, and of course, they're taking full advantage of that. Mixwell with the 3K judge. Spike's going to go down. Round is most certainly going to go in favor of G2 as they take this 12-4. Just going to be Dinkzj on his own with the Sheriff. Is he just going to be walking into the Judge and the 4K for Mixwell? Yes, he is. I mean, Judge and Jet is a very scary thing, but when you add Mixwell into the equation as well with his ability to flick, like he does with his op shots, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you had a chance to watch any of the NA games last night, but obviously we saw a big upset in the form of C9 and TSM, and we saw TENS absolutely utilizing this this combo. And I'm not going to lie, I love to see it. There's nothing better than watching a successful Jet W key through a team.
G2 certainly have provided a lot of entertainment so far this tournament, and Mixwell looks like he just
go.
wants to continue this. He easily walks into heaven. This time it's not going to work out though. Shao wise to it, and with that info from the trap, takes him down, but Pat has responded onto ardiis. Here comes Showstopper, doesn't connect. Shao takes him down with the headshot. ardiis says, well, I didn't even want to get a kill with that anyway. As Pat is in prime position here for any sort of flanks, but Angel wise to it. Impressive frag from him on the swing. And maybe paTiTek should be able to put one on the board here. Davidp at least has a Vandal. And usually I'd say that this round going to paTiTek already, but the stuff we've seen Davidp do in this tournament still has me somewhat concerned for the paTiTek. They are going to head over towards A site. It's a 2-2 stack for paTiTek on both B and A. Maybe they've heard that there is a trap here, though, so they might be reconsidering where they'd like to go. 30 seconds remaining. They pop the trap, and now they head towards B.
Player lurking in hell, though. That's still Shao on the raise. I don't think he caught sight of the rotate towards stairs, but Davidp going to have the fright of his life if he doesn't check this, and there you go. Going to land the headshot. One clean bullet. And pyth now going to come down and peek him. Ooh, okay. Yeah, just buying his time there. Going to try and pick up a second just on the back of that. And there you go. Dinkzj still hiding backside. And the Parrots will put one on the board. But the problem being, it's not really the biggest issue. Because if Mixwell's running the judge, he can buy every round, Dan.
I mean, surely he's not buying a judge again now.
I want to see him buy another judge, Dan. I want to see him just...
Nah, okay. He was just holding on to the judge that he bought from round 2. He was saying,
it's a 4-round-old judge.
Yeah, he's saying I can build up a little bit of bank here. I'll be the G2 banker. And now here comes the fast A push yet again that's been so successful. Mixwell has the ultimate available to him now. Dashes onto site. Will get connected with a little bit from heaven, but has found his way onto elbow as ardiis get two, somehow taking down ardiis. ardiis on ardiis. That makes it very difficult for any commentator, but Angel will at least respond onto ardiis. And it's a 3 versus 3. The spike should be able to comfortably go down unless he gets sprayed down. No, there's the orbital strike, but the orbital strike just not in the right position. Davidp catching out Angel in window. And this is probably and potentially the last round, or is it? Dinkzj gets 1. So 1 versus 2. He doesn't have much health to work with. Dark cover comes out to make things even more difficult for him, but he's going to have to push through, win this initial fight, and then look towards Mixwell. Time against him. He does jump into the bullet. Takes down Pat. Got neural theft, so now he gets the info, but he's just on 3 HP here, and he's just going to walk straight into Mixwell's bullets. 13-5.